As my reign as Mr. Raines comes to a close, I can't help but to think back on all the memories I've collected along the way, from the inches meeting all the way up to now. It is said that throughout our lives we may have some regrets, but I can truly say serving my school and community is not one of them. During my journey, I have had the pleasure of presenting awards at the Rhythm of Gospel and speaking on behalf of my school at board meetings. Being in a position where I was presented with the opportunity to be the voice of my beloved school has opened new doors and taught brand new lessons that I can carry into adulthood, which I wouldn't have learned otherwise. I would be wrong if I failed to acknowledge the people that provided a shoulder to lean on or a hand to hold throughout my journey. Firstly, my beautiful mother, Wendy Hoover, whose 18 years worth of support and unconditional love have been the foundation of my success. Her dedication to me and all my aspirations, no matter how luxurious she thought them to be, shows just how great of a mother I was blessed with. I love you, Mom, and thank you for everything you've done for me. To my grandmother, always there when I needed her. There hasn't been a moment where I've called and said I needed something, and within the next 5 to 10 minutes, she was here. I love you so much, Grandma. Words couldn't even express it. To my godmother, my powerhouse of support, helping me in any and every area where I might have lacked, and never failing to let me know that she'd always be here for me. Love you, Godmom. Well, Net-Net, as I call you. To Miss Ennis and Miss O'Keel, the busiest and most involved women I know. Ever since we stepped into Miss Ennis' classroom with hopes of being the next Mr. or Miss Raines, they worked their hardest to make sure everyone had an equal opportunity to make that dream come true. From organizing the pageant, conducting rehearsals, keeping track of court appearances, to double-checking logistics of parades and events, these two women made it all happen. I can truthfully say that without your knowledge and skill, many of the things we as the Royal Court were involved in would have been a disaster. To my Ace family, you are some of the most influential people I've ever met. Being with you all since 9th grade has allowed me to form an inseparable bond that I've always treasured. When I expressed I was running for Mr. Raines, you guys immediately dedicated your support, a support you have kept up for about 4 years now. For that, I'm eternally grateful. To my successor, Mr. Raines, 2014 through 2015, you are up. You have a legacy to uphold, and I know you'll do it with as much class and self-respect as expected. Never underestimate the power of your position. As Mr. Raines, you are one of the most influential leaders in your community. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the best of it. I leave you with a quote by Ernie Harwell. It's time to say goodbye, but I think goodbyes are sad, and I'd rather say hello. Hello to a new adventure. And as my favorite saying, I leave you with A1, B.